Too high, and it's 3-0. Victor Robles waits on deck. The 3-0 pitch. This one's flared down the right field line. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back in standing. Victor Robles digging in now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Turner aboard here at first with nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Runners off for second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. One down. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
A ball and a strike now. Runners on first with one down. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2 catches the corner, got him looking.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. From the belt, the pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. And now here is John Birdie. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Marlins.
Now here's the
second
pitch.
baseman, John Birdie.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your money makers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Tapped up the first baseline. Bases are empty, one man out. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Yarbrough, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
And that's the second out.
Batting third.
Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in, he'll breeze through 7 strong.
Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And this all set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Randy Arozarena. First pitch on its way.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in next, Ji-Man Choi.
The first base.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's it.
Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Michael Brasso.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Mike Brasso. Now the first pitch. Fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. We'll go to second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Ready now for the Marlins, Jesus Aguilar. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. misses 2-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
There's a strike. It's 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And it's fouled away. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Hard liner to center field. And the Marlins have their first hit of the season.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Arozarena is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting 7.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Duvall at second. Aguilar at first. 1 gone. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that cage, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
At the plate now, Jorge Alfaro swinging a blooper to the right side. Lau's got it, and the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and digging in is the switch hitting catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Francisco Mejia.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Now the 2-0. Two and two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line to the right side, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Batting up, the pitcher, Ryan Yarbrough.
Up next for the Rays, Ryan Yarbrough. First offering. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
A ball and a strike to the Rays pitcher. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Popped him up. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Back to the top of the order now, and into bat is Trey Turner. Now the first pitch. Fastball well outside. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And now a pitch on the way. That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone. Third inning, no score to this point. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
2 down with a runner at first, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and no strikes.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Turner leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Here's the 3-1.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Three-two pitch is at the knees and called strike 3. 1 left for Tampa. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and next will be the pitcher, Pablo Lopez.
The pitcher, Pablo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
The 3-2 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, John.
Next, here is John Birdie. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Knee high, he barehands it. It's in time.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel.
Next, it'll be Miguel Rojas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB now. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Pops this one up. But this will land untouched. Drilled to first. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top of inning number. Stepping in once again is Austin Meadows. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Brandon Lau comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ ShowTrack for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Here's Randy Arozarena as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And it's 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Here comes the 1-2. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Ji-Man Choi. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he lays off there 1-0. That's wide 2-0. Outside 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. One scores in the inning coming on this solo.
Leading up
First pitch on its way.
the center fielder,
Starling Marte is at the plate as he watches ball one. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
the right fielder, number 14, Adam Duvall.
So now to the plate, Adam Duvall, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Two 2-0 to Adam Duvall.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
There's ball 4.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
From the belt, the pitch. Jesus Aguilar is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
A 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So with a couple of men on and one out in the inning now, let's turn to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And from one to the other, quite a difference in styles, as you can see, an 8-mile-an-hour difference in velocity. Corey Dickerson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. And the runner will score from second. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
To the plate now, Brian Anderson. And a ball 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Dickerson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Outside, 3-0 now. Jorge Alfaro waits on deck. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1. Full count now. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another one sent foul. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The next 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Up next to the Marlins.
So 1 down with a pair of runners aboard. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-1. Hits the zone high and inside, but still a strike. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Oh, and he can't hang on. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Wander Suero answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Standing in now, Pablo Lopez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
You put yourself in this situation, you got to get yourself out of it. You got the pitcher at the plate, 2-0 count. You got to take your chances and throw something middle of the plate.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 3-2 one more time. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. So next to hit is John Birdie for his career in this matchup. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 4-1.
The way this guy at the plate gets down the line, contact is your friend in this situation. Tough to double him up. This middle infield has got to do their best to roll it as quick as possible.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Has a look, now the pitch.
I got 2-1 to count.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So now into the box is Miguel Rojas. Grounded out in his last at bat. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
And he fouls this one off. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. Mike Brosseau digging in at the plate.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, the third baseman, Michael Brosseau.
Now here's the first offering. Fastball just missed above the zone. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. The 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous.
Now
Hey,
batting.
listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Francisco Mejia. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Dickerson's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher.
And now it's the Tampa Bay pitcher, Wander Suero. first at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. 1-0 the count. On its way is pitch number 75. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Starling Marte. And now the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Arozarena is there, and he has it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 14, Adam Duvall.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Adam Duvall. Lifetime versus this arm. He's gone 2 for 5. First delivery to him. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Shot towards first. Reined in. On to first, and very quickly, 2 are gone in the home 5th.
Now batting.
So now here is Jesus Aguilar. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on the way. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Here comes the 1-2. Smoked on the ground left side, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2. He's able to find the knockout there.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson, as he sends it on the ground to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Lifetime in this matchup, he's 1 for 4. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 1-2. Hard hit ball to short. Gets dirty and gloves it. Wow. Marlins strand a pair, And it's still 3-1. Here now is Trey Turner. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First offering. Ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Dickerson going back. Gone to lead off the inning.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Into the box, Victor Robles. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And he'll reach first safely.
Now batting, the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
At the plate now, Austin Meadows, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Robles on at first, nobody out. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Daniel Castano enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Brandon Lau will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Has a look, now the pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up, and now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Randy Arozarena is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But not before they answer back here with a solo. Digging in will be Jorge Alfaro. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Two 2-0. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 5. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Garrett Cooper will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Marlins. Number 26. Garrett Cooper.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Oh, that's up.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Hey. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now here's the pitch. And this is a strike 3 call. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
So now to the plate, John Birdie. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field and call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB, no chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job, maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
In now, Miguel Rojas, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Turner gloves it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Richard Blyer is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 35. Richard.
New inning set to get underway, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. And it's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Dickerson's there. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting.
Next up is Michael Brasso. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. From the stretch. And that misses for ball 1. High pop-up. Birdie is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
This is foul right side. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Popped him up. Birdie is calling for it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll move on now to the bottom. Last half of the 7th here. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Starling Marte.
The center fielder, Starling Marte.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's the cut fastball, but it's low. 1-0. Here it comes. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
The right fielder, number 14.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Adam Duvall. He bounced out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. Left field and deep. Robles is back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Now to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. Last time through was a base hit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Count remains 2-2. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Miami down in order, but they still lead it 3-2. Yimi Garcia is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 93, Yimi Garcia.
And now, Wander Suero. And I'd be surprised if he gets an opportunity to swing the bat leading off the inning.
The pitcher, Wander Suero.
And now the first pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Pitch is popped up. Aguilar in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Trey Turner comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Bouncer to the left side. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
Standing in now, Victor Robles, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. His prior history in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Turner, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he's back easily. Now the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. High in the air down the right field line. Duvall will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Stepping up is Austin Meadows. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he comes back with 1 in there for a high strike. 2 out with the man at first. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Just keeping him close. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Rays strand just the 1. They trail 3-2. Now at the plate here is Corey Dickerson. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Popped up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Anderson.
First pitch of the AB now.
Ball 1, no strike.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Has a look. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, as a hitter, you got to tip your hat right there. 2-0, you're sitting all over a piece of cheese, and he pulls the string right there. Let's see if the batter makes an adjustment and sits changeup right here.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Strike 2 up in the zone.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Full count still. One out, one on in a one-run game. Hit on the ground out to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And I suspect we might see a pinch hitter here, and if that's the case, here's what's left on the Marlins bench. Isan Diaz will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning.
Isan Diaz.
He's set and the pitch. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. From the stretch.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Swing and a line drive. Arozarena is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, John Birdie. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch popped up. Choi has room in foul territory. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1. The 0-1 offering. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. Anderson over at second. Alfaro on at first with 2 down. A ball and 2 strikes now. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Counts even at 2. The pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They're up 3-2. Dylan Floro comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
36, Dylan Floro.
Ready now is Brandon Lau. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. grounder down the first baseline. On to first, and that is a big out to start the ninth.
Now back, the seventh inning.
Next to stand in is Randy Arozarena. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. A full count to the Rays center fielder. Ji-Man Choi will be next. Three-two pitch. Count remains full. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. The 1-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Alfaro goes to get it. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him. And the Marlins move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. A 1-run game this afternoon. 3-2 the final finish. The Fish took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Pablo Lopez gets the win on the mound.